This is my review of the game Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. So I've played this for many years, and I'm very good at it. I've got 3,000 people, 3,000 guests. I've always had over 2,000 guests since the beginning of the game. So I know a little bit about how the game works. The game is fun. It's a tycoon game. It's kind of like a city builder. It's kind of like Tropico, where you build a city. This one obviously is different. It's more like the Zoo Tycoon type game where you have buildings and you can set prices and you have individuals and they have needs. For example, hunger, thirst, the desire to go on a ride, etc. The game is intermediate to advanced, which means that the characters in the game have intricacies, they have missions, they have things that they're working on. For example, one of them might litter more and another one might litter less, and they're going to spend a certain amount of money, and uh, some of them might vandalize your property. There's a long list. You're going to have families, you're going to have adults. So there is a zoo aspect to the game, which is very easy to build. And you have different classes of rides. You have kiddie rides, you have thrill rides, you have something called an easy ride, like a museum. You have swimming pools, you have water slides. I made them all myself. You have roller coasters. These are all the pre-designed roller coasters in the game. I think if you had a complete map, you might be able to fit every roller coaster in the game, but it would be really tight. And I did overlap a lot of roller coasters. You're going to see that in some cases there is a roller coaster, like here's one, within another roller coaster. One of the issues about the game that I never liked is that most of the people stay near the entrance. You'll notice that out here, even though you got all these great rides, all these great roller coasters that are supposedly in high demand, you don't see a lot of people walking on the pathway that they need to take to get to the roller coaster. This is kind of where it stops. Swimming pools are very popular. It's got cute animations. One of the things that's cute is these water guns where you can spray people. And these are actually available in amusement parks. I saw them at Darien Lake. So you've got pretty much every type of ride. You're going to recognize some of them, such as the Enterprise and the chair swing. I'm going to stop this. You have a staff like janitors and the zookeepers and security. You've got all sorts of different items that you can put for decorations. You've got different type of food stalls, and on some of them you can obviously adjust the price, but on some of them you can even adjust like what extra might go on a sandwich. Like over here it says no item extras. So if they want extra pickles, you can actually charge them for extra pickles. So there's also all sorts of options like how often do you want someone to check a ride for maintenance. There is a transportation system, which is here's one. We've got the what they call the hop-on, hop-off train, and then there is another one which is right here, which is a tram system. Noticing a little bit of a problem with the game? Yeah, the tram doesn't move. So for some reason, the tram just sits there, and because the tram just sits there, it kind of makes it dysfunctional. You want to use the tram to move your people around the map, and it's just not working. There is a lake. I know you're going to look at this and say that the lake water is not blue, but it actually is blue. It has to do with the time of day. It'll restore to blue. And you can actually build a large number, perhaps 10 different types of rides on the lake. Plus, you can do shows, animal shows on the lake. So there is a lot of features in the game. There it is, where it's starting to turn blue. You got a lot of features. This is with the low graphics mode. Some of the rides are fun. There is a nighttime mode. That's what the nighttime mode looks like, so you can actually add lighting. All of the animals breed, and you have to feed them and take care of them. So it's a really cool game. The map is actually pretty big. I have a laptop, and the game works fairly well on my laptop, which has a pass mark of around 8,500. It's a fun game. You can make your own roller coasters. It actually will take account for gravity when you make your own roller coaster. It will take account the ability of a self-powered roller coaster or a chain to take your coaster up to the top. You can do loops. You can do all sorts of advanced corkscrew turns. They've got every type of roller coaster you could imagine that was ever manufactured in the game. And they've also got the rides, for example, this one here, that goes up onto a tower. I made this one very short because it's in the kiddie section. But in the other sections, I have viewing rides where they go up very high into the air. Okay, it also has a sandbox mode. Here's one of the viewing rides right here. It's got everything you can imagine you would ever want in a game and for an amusement park. I really like Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. What other games are similar? There's a game called Parkitect. There's Planet Roller Coaster or Planet Coaster. The Zoo games and the Jurassic Park games, they're all going to be relatively similar. And then a game like Tropico is a similar but has different features in it, right? It's a tycoon game. What is the dollar value? For me, I would spend $20 on this game because I happen to love this game. I got many hours of enjoyment out of this game over the years, many years ago. Try to get it for $5 if you can. This is not a $50 game. Try to get it for $5. If you want to wait until New Year's Eve or Christmas or a holiday. Definitely New Year's Eve. That's probably when I bought it, and I might have bought it for 50 cents. So try to wait for a holiday, see if you can get it cheap when they do like a 60% off or 90% off sale. If you only got $20 and you only got to pick one game, because I know this sells for around $15 or $20. It doesn't show the price. I bought, I don't know, the Platinum Edition or whatever. I would say take a close look at the other games if you're going to spend the $20. And the reason why is because some of the other games are a little bit more modern. I've never played the Jurassic Park game, but it looks really interesting. And to be honest, I think Roller Coaster Tycoon is better than the Zoo Tycoon games because of all the design you can do. Wouldn't you love to ride that roller coaster? You could do really advanced roller coaster designs. You know, it's a little bit of fun. And I like doing the water slides. So you're not going to get that in the Zoo Tycoon game. This strongly consider. If you're going to be spending $20, strongly consider, but definitely look at the more modern games. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have not played. I played Zoo Tycoon, but I haven't played a lot of the games yet. And I will do reviews on them. Search for reviews and see what other people say. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.